Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'.
Welcome, welcome.
Looks like it hasn't shown live yet, so...
Happy April Fool.
Yes, it's April Fool's Day. Let's see if I can get the page to open, if it's showing anything.
You haven't popped up yet.
It shows me live, so let me... I think it's the new way that Facebook is doing things, so just give it a second.
There you are.
Let's go in. Oops, I need to turn the volume
down.
Yeah.
I had to too.
So how's everyone doing?
There's 3 people in there.
Okay, you
Hi,
go ahead
Jean
and
from
greet.
North Dakota.
Hi, Jean. How are you?
And Cindy from Colorado. And Beth Ann from Philly.
Hi, Beth Ann. Let me know if Janet gets in too.
Kristen Tatum, hello.
Hi, Kristen.
Cold and snowy up there. You keep that up there in North Dakota.
Yes, please.
She goes, I see snacks.
Bill sees the snacks too, believe me.
Hi from Pittsburgh, Jackie.
Okay. Let's see. Now you can go. Hi, Brina. Hi, Beth Ann. Hi, Nicola. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Joy. Joy, let me know if this camera is any better, please. I'm hoping we figured something out. Hi, Kathy. Hi, another Kristen. Hi, Jean. Hi, Tater. Thanks for sharing. Those look like better Scooby snacks, Joy says. Hi, Karen Jones. Janet Rose!
Hi, Janet.
Welcome back to land, Janet. Welcome back. Janet took a 3-hour tour that
lasted a while.
that was a month out at sea. She took a cruise and ended up getting kind of stuck on the ship. So I'm sure glad that you're back. Hi, Tara. Hi, Paula. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Barbara. Wow, what a crowd. Hi, Nancy. How are you? So let's get started, shall we? We got enough to get going. Bill's gonna answer questions for me as best as possible, but oh my gosh, so celebration is over. Today's April Fool's. I did not play any April Fool jokes on Bill, and he did not do it to me.
I was busy.
Yeah, we both worked pretty hard today. Well, I actually got a very nice nap in today, but Bill worked really hard. So, we are, Scooby snacks. We're going to be doing some Easter stuff here soon, too, with that. But he'll get his Scooby snacks.
A week from Sunday.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to do a quickadilly on an Easter basket. It's really cute.
They don't get no chocolate.
You get some chocolate.
Oh. Okay.
So, we're down to the 2 catalogs again. And, you know, as much as I love celebration, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad I'm not having to go through all those announcements every time. So that's awesome. But we have our annual catalog still, and then our mini catalog. So let's go here quickly. And we will do announcements because there are some announcements. So this one's kind of the most important. I'm going to pull this out. So COVID-19, I just want you to know kind of what the company is telling us. Like many of you, we are continuing to follow the coronavirus or COVID-19 coverage. We're monitoring the news as it unfolds while we are working to account for its possible impact on business aspects such as travel, transportation, manufacturing, So we are doing everything we can to mitigate the impact on businesses, including air freighting products whenever possible. There's a whole list here of things that are just Our products get made out of country, and so they're back ordered. Some things are not even orderable. We're happy to share that the facilities in China are up and running, some at 100% capacity. That's a good thing, so everything's moving in the right direction. The COVID-19 outbreak has caused more delays than usual in our ability to replenish products here in North America. So currently, several items are actually on not orderable status. And again, we're so sorry, but it is what's kind of going on these days. I'm so glad that I'm able to still be able to talk to you on Wednesday nights in the way that I am. It's kind of social, right?
Social distancing, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
10 feet away from each other. I'm having to yell.
There you go. So our manufacturing in North America continues to work overtime. And the only reason I'm telling you this is because I'm trying to help you understand that our company is trying to do everything possible to minimize back orders. So with shipping and stuff, they have split the shifts in order to kind of follow the rules. So people are staying, what is the word? The distance?
Social distancing.
Yeah, social distancing. And they're having people work, they're doing 12-hour shifts in these work groups. And so some will come in on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then it switches to Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So they're even working weekends. In this change in the schedule, you may receive order confirmations on a Saturday. However, be aware that orders are not filled on Saturday and will not be processed until the following Monday. So if you put it in on a weekend, they're not going to be processed until the following Monday. They're doing the best they can to get orders out as fast as they can each week. The pick orders sometimes can take 2 to 3 days longer than what it was before when it's placed. And the only other thing that I wanted to let you know is that they let us know that UPS, in order to minimize the risk for employees and communities, they're no longer requiring customer signatures for delivery. So it is a whole new thing that I think the whole world is dealing with. Mm-hmm. We're feeling the effects too, but be patient. We're doing everything that we can to get these things to you. So a lot of times, I was really excited about the poppies. I'm just going to use that as a example. I haven't demonstrated a whole lot of poppy stuff because a lot of it is on back order, and if you can't get it, I would rather show you things that you can get. So hopefully I'll be doing some more of that soon. I don't have any wood here. Knock on wood. There we go. But we do have some exciting things. So the new Ornate Garden Suite has been released. They're releasing it early. This is going to be in the new catalog. And one of the things that I want to tell you about it is I've noticed that people either love it or they don't. It's okay. I wasn't quite sure. I ordered the whole thing. I love it. Yes, I do. So I want to actually show you because I have the whole thing so you can see it. It is a collection here of the Ornate Thanks stamp set. It has got all sorts of sentiments. So grateful, thank you, and thanks. And then you can mix and match and make your own statements on there. So I wasn't sure how to thank you. Thanks for everything. Seriously, so grateful. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You see how you kind to build what you want it to say. And then it has these really, really cute, I should just show you. Here's the bundle. It looks like this. It is a photopolymer. Here is the dies, which makes, and I don't have my one little sample to show you, but it makes the cutest little edges on your cards. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really, really, really pretty. And so like this one, you can actually cut out the flowers and have them kind of 3D popping up. It is so beautiful. So this one is called the Ornate Thanks set. And we are going to be actually using this great big thank you tonight. The next thing is the paper down here. This is called Ornate Garden Specialty Series. I do want you to know that there is, yes, it's a specialty paper, so there's some foil in this, and I've got some cute cards I want to show you. Let me show you this paper. Okay, I love this. So this definitely has a retro look to it, and I think that's what they're going for. Isn't that delicate and pretty? I have a card coming up. You can see the daisies, which, by the way, I've used with the daisy punch. Amazing. So this is mint macaron with the gold. So pretty. So it does have kind of a retro look to it. I was teasing my mom that it reminded me of our old kitchen linoleum floor. Did you catch that I said that correctly?
Yeah.
I've been practicing. I can't usually say that word very good unless I think about it. But anyway, I wonder how many other people struggle with that word.
Linoleum?
Yeah, I do if I don't think about it. And then the other set is the Ornate Style Stamp Set. And we'll be using this too. It's got the ornate layered dies. So let me show you this really quick. I have some of the dies missing out of here because they're in projects that I'm going to be doing, but it's pretty cool. These dies are pretty awesome. They make beautiful little frames, and so that's part of this. And this, I've got a project coming out too that I've colored this with blends. Gorgeous. I didn't do it in the retro colors though. I've been in a purple mood lately, so I did a little purple. Okay, the other things that come with this set is there is some terracotta tile ribbon, and there's a ribbon pack. Let me see if I've got the other one here. I do. It's called Ornate Garden, and then this to me, I would say, is like an old olive color. So very pretty. For this, it's a combo pack. So this means there's 5 yards of each color on here. They coordinate really well, but they also have some other stuff which we're going to be using tonight that coordinates well too. One of my favorite things about Stampin' Up. And then these gilded gems. So they look dark. They're very hard for me to photograph, but they're actually very glittery gold.
They shine.
Yeah, they do. And we will be using those tonight. So this... What's that? Not yet. Okay. Just so this is the new set. It is an early release set. You can buy them individually. It should be on the website today, and I think it's on sale now for everyone. If you want to buy the whole suite, it's $136.75. But I don't know if the stock's been replenished from demonstrators or not. So I know that there's some demonstrator friends on here that might have the answer to that. All right, there's that. Then, of course, you guys, Piccadilly Perks. That's my reward system. For every $35 purchase that you make, you earn a letter to the word Piccadilly. Once you get all 10, I'm going to give you a $25 shopping spree, but I'm also going to pay the shipping and the tax on that. So it's about a $35 value. Buy one, get one free. This has been going very well, and it's not anything to do with Stampin' Up. It is just my perk. And of course, join my team. Join my team and get a discount on every order. And I have a fun, creative team. I'm loving some of their creativity that they've been popping out and showing us. It's inspirational. We have a good time. Ta-da! Through with all that. Yeah. So let's go on to some more fun stuff.
We'll show some of those inspirational cards.
So my friend Joy sent me these. I really want to put a push out there too. Sending cards is a way to keep in touch with people at a social distance, and it spreads a lot of joy. So my friend Joy sent me this card. Isn't it adorable? I love it. This is a retired color, but it was one of my favorites actually. It was Lemon Lime Twist. Marsha sent me this beauty. Look at with the sparkly Seaside Spray ribbon. Isn't that gorgeous? This was with the celebration stuff, so that is gorgeous, Marsha. Thank you. She also did, look at this. Oh, I love it. She did that flower. Now, I would have never thought to do that, Marsha, but that is really cute. She did the flower all the way around, did special coloring on it and everything to the ladybug set. So how cute is that? And my friend Tara, who was on here, I hope she still is.
She is.
I have to show this off because this thing is stinking cute. So I know this isn't a Stampin' Up! Image. So anybody who asks me right now, this is not a Stampin' Up! Image. You cannot get it. Now she used this. This is a Stampin' Up! Image. And this background is a Stampin' Up! Image. But considering the current situation, this is so funny. It's a little dragon done in Bermuda Bay, because everyone knows I love Bermuda Bay, but it's covered in toilet paper and it says, "Hello friend, I've got you covered." But if you can see in Tara fashion, she has this bad boy blinged out with Wink Stella all over that tissue. So this is like golden tissue or something. Anyway, I'm going to put those aside. Any questions so far, Bill?
No, they love
Okay.
stuff.
Talking about it?
Yes,
okay.
The sets that you're just doing.
Ask Joy. Joy, how is this going for you? Are you able to stay connected to us this time?
She said she moved the modem.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, hopefully between that and what I have. So we're going to do, I'm going to use the stamp set from this and a die from this one. I'm going to mix and match this Ornate Garden. And instead of doing the ribbon that came with it, mint macaron goes with the set really well. And so I wanted to use some mint macaron. So here's the tray for you. And since they've seen these, I'm going to go ahead and give that to you. So we're going to start off with a new set tonight. All right. This is a very simple card. So here are the two different dies that I used for this project, and I went ahead and cut them out. So on that black, this should show up very well. You can see that little kind of, I don't know, eyelet lace type. And then there's a little piece that is got stitching around it of a rectangle that fits perfectly inside of this. So I'm going to hand that to you so those don't get lost. And that's where this stamp is going to come into play. And I want my mat, my Stampin' Pierce mat down. So I'm using the photopolymer and it doesn't have any give. That's why I'm putting the mat down. You get a better image. And are my hands in good position? You can see me, Bill?
Yeah.
Okay. And no questions?
Not yet.
Okay.
They love the sweet.
It is beautiful. I think to some extent, oh, I hope I'm getting this even. I hope to some extent, maybe there's a piece or a part that you might be interested in, because once I got it, I realized how much I actually liked it, and I love these frames. Okay, I'm hoping that's straight. Look at that.
Plain background is great.
Oh, good. Good. Thank you, guys. I do listen. So I am going to glue this. Now, you could pop it up if you want to. I personally like to make things a little bit more mailable so that they're not so thick. But I will pop the whole thing up once I get this centered in here. So this is a way to make what I call snap cards. Make them in a snap and they look dressy, which I may be starting to do after my Facebook Live on Saturday. I had a couple of suggestions to do a Saturday snap. So I may be throwing a couple Saturdays in, especially while we're kind of locked down. So I have a card base here of terracotta tile. And I have done a 4 and, oops, I gotta.
Well, we're Stampin'. Instead of quarantine, we're Stampin'.
Or Stampin', he said, instead of quarantine. You're so cute.
I know.
4 by 5 1/4 of Whisper White. And then I took some of this retro. See, here's the, I hate to do the other side with the gold because that would be so really cool sponged in, but I do like this paper too. And let me let you in on a little secret. I don't know exactly, I know the color is going to be called Bumblebee, but this color, I don't know if it's the darker or the lighter in here, so I'm going to stand up to make sure the camera gets it. One of them is going to be one of the new in colors this year, and it's called Bumblebee. But so I really like this kind of retro print. I promise to do something with a piece on the other side too, so you guys can see me use the gold foil. It's always so hard for me to cover gold foil or foil of any color. So I'm going to just put these together for the base. And I have this designer series paper just cut at 1/8. I like that small little pop of a border. So, and that green glue really gives me time to move it around when it's that close. Because when I use the snail, I end up with it all lopsided. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to glue this down to the base now. Anybody saying anything?
No. Well, the new color is Bumblebee.
Bumblebee, yes. How pretty. It kind of looks like, I'm trying to describe it for those who don't have it. I would say it's kind of a muted daffodil, but a jacked up So Saffron. Which is kind of cool because that was kind of, in my next card you're going to see, I was trying to get a jacked up So Saffron. So I guess my wish is coming true. I'll show you how I did it though. I'm going to start with, I'm going to add some layers to this. And this is long for, so those of you who are the naysayers of my dimensional usage, no sag is what I say in the middle.
No sag.
So I'm just going to use that edge piece to fill in. Okay.
Joy says that's a good description of the color that you were talking about.
Yeah. Oh, does she have it? Do you have it, Joy? I really like this whole... I'm telling you, I'm thinking about the old stoves and stuff from the early 60s, late 70s or whatever, where you had the harvest gold and the avocado green. And
Jean from North Dakota was saying that.
oh, was she?
Yeah.
We think alike, Jean. Okay, so then I'm going to take some of these gilded gems. These things are really pretty, and it's hard for you to see how much sparkle they have, but they really do have quite a bit. And let's see, I'm going to take one of these here, one of these here, and one of these up there. So pretty. So pretty. And so you can leave it just like this. This is totally a snap card. It really is that simple. Or you can, and I pre-did this because I'm always so clumsy on Facebook Live, or you can add, and see the mint macaron is in the leaves. So what do you think, with or without? I need to trim this down regardless. I say with, but we'll wait a minute and see what they say. Maybe I could do this side. Those need to be trimmed down more. Anybody saying with or without, or do they not have opinion?
With.
Okay, and this is mint macaron, and it is a sheer linen ribbon, and it's 1/8 inch. I believe that this goes with the best dressed sweet. So then I'm just going to use a glue dot and stick this on.
They love your ribbon.
Isn't it pretty? It just adds a little something something right there. Can you see those sparklies?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. So I was talking earlier, and I don't even know if I finished my sentence. I do that. I ramble. But I was talking about my friend Joy, and Joy had sent some cheer. She is on my team, and she was kind of cheering everybody to send a card and kind of reach out like the old Ma Bell. Reach out and touch someone. I really dated myself there, didn't I?
Yep.
So,
After 7.
I actually had started doing that with some cards that I have made up, because I bet you guys don't understand that I have a lot of cards, right? I just do the few that I do on camera each week, and that's it, right? No, I actually make a lot of cards, but I decided I wanted to show you. This is great with the set. I mean, I hope you think this is absolutely lovely. It is. But I wanted to show you how you could take it and change this up and use a completely different set and different DSP. So I used, boy, I cannot think of the name of it. I went back to my stash, and that's not going to help me because the name is Follow Your Art. This is a stash that we have for another set. And so I pulled out this gold, I think it's crushed curry, but it matches perfectly. And then I took one of these ornate frames, and I decided I was going to use this stamp set, You Always Deliver, because Joy inspired me to actually do a few things for our mailman. They're out there delivering these packages, and right now I want my crafting supplies coming to me. So this stamp set is actually in our current catalog, our annual catalog. It's so stinking cute. I knew I had to have it. You Always Deliver, delivering positive thoughts, you know, delivering sunshine your way. Well, I liked that delivering sunshine your way, and I loved the delivering positive thoughts. So I want to show you what I did, because this stamp set and that paper does not match this ornate stuff. But look at how cute this turned out. So delivering positive thoughts, delivering sunshine your way. And I'm going to leave this in our mailbox for that gentleman.
Or lady, depending on...
Yeah, it depends on the day. We got a couple of them. But this one didn't have... Bill said, well, why don't you just draw long hair on it? And I was like, Bill, he has a mustache. So, although...
Well, so's our carrier.
I hope they're not watching. We will not get any mail then.
That's right.
So I used that ornate frame, and I made this really cute card for our card carrier. I also... just while I'm on this topic, no more about the ornate, because I am going to do another demonstration. But I had, and I save for different reasons. Sometimes I get things from Paper Pumpkin that I wouldn't normally send out. And a few months back, we had these 3x3 cards that I got from Paper Pumpkin. Okay, so here's what I plan on do, because I'm kind of doing the pass it forward. I'm going to stamp something to make someone's day. And when I go through the line at a food delivery, the bank, people that I know, that way that I can maybe just slip a little love note in my banker's hand, you know, I'm going to be doing that, because there's so much negativity going on right now. And I think that Joy is right on the money on this one. I know I pick on her a lot, but we do need to spread some love right now. So I hope you like, and I hope you see that this ornate set can actually be used with other sets. Imagine this with the poppies. Imagine this with whatever you want to. It doesn't have to be if you don't care for that retro look. The set's still very usable. Okay, putting that aside, let's go on to the next one. That was too long, wasn't it?
Not really.
Are people
Nope.
engaged, or did they leave me?
Nope, they're still there.
Okay, so you guys know how much I love itty bitty greetings. What'd you say, hon?
They have a lot of them have female male characters.
Oh, yeah, that does kind of suck. But whether it's a male or a female that day, I put flowers in there, right? They know the sentiments there, I hope. So you guys see me, I use itty bitty birthdays and itty bitty greetings all the time, and I'm not going to stop there. I wanted to do some stamp sets that were not on back order. So we're going to do Let It Ride, and I'm going to do a little bit of a technique. This is really cute, and I like this for a couple of reasons. Every little girl, I think, wanted a pony at one point in their life, right? So it's kind of filling that need for me, even though I really don't have that need anymore, unless it's a miniature one, Bill, and you say yes.
No.
No, he's not going to let me have one.
No.
So, but also I've been doing a lot of stuff that I've been to the animal shelter, and this makes great cards for that. So I'm going to be using Let It Ride. Of course, I've got to have some punches going on. Of course, I've got to have some blends going on. And the stamp set. I'm going to be using the layered oval dies. And I'm going to just show them from the card pack here. Okay. So I want a scalloped and I want just an oval. And I would say this is in the larger, not the largest, but the larger of the ovals, because they don't really have sizes on it. And I'm going to do them very vanilla. I always use Whisper White, but I'm going to do a very vanilla and then a So Saffron. I'm going to have a So Saffron card base. I am going to have scrap piece of Very Vanilla. And I'm going to be using, this is from, and of course I think it's the Pressed Petals, but I always like to make sure. So one side is got like a burlap feel to it, and this is the Pressed Petals Specialty Designer Series paper. What I love about this paper is not all just the pressed petals, and you guys have seen me use this several times, but the real versatility, like I want to have this have more of a rustic feel, so this burlap is really great. And then this is cut at 3x4, and then I just have a 1/8 inch border of soft suede with that. So let's get going with some Stampin', and Bill, you can do some. I am going to be using the Memento because I'm going to be using blends. I've taken the large horse image.
Wow.
And
better make sure you ink it good.
Yeah. Well, and I'm debating because
ink it good. There we go.
There we go. Okay. Can I get this right on here? Maybe I'll have to stand up. Oh, I can't see. I think I need bigger ovals, Bill.
I think you do too.
Because I don't think it's going to fit the way I want to.
No.
And here I was trying to be all done. Let me see if I can come down a little bit and just see.
You're going to cut the tail off.
I know. Maybe I did need the bigger oval. Well, I think we can go with that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we'll make it work, won't we?
That's right.
Okay, I just don't have any grass on there. So here's something that I want to show you guys. And, well, maybe I could do a little bit. This is the bronze. Now we have like crumb cake and the soft suede, but I want the horse to have a different color. I want it to have more of the kind of reddish brown. So now my new surface. So I'm going to slowly color him in. I'm not going to do any color. I'm not going to do really highlighting because I have found...
Jill says wipe the ink off the table.
Well, this is actually poster board because my thing, I'm so used to having my
lines
grid mat underneath, so it's probably going to be on there. That's okay. Any other questions or anything while I'm coloring?
One suggestion, Cajun Craze does good for horse colors?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Well, I don't own Cajun Craze. I know it seems like I would own everything, but I really don't, you guys.
What?
Bill thinks so.
There's many boxes that come in.
Hey. It's a business expense.
That's right.
We've talked about this. I don't say anything when you get all that stuff for your wood shop, do I?
Nope.
There we go. We're going to have an argument right on
No, we're not.
on camera. No. You guys, we really, I don't know why we didn't meet each other a long time ago. We really don't argue a whole lot. I know most couples have at least something, but we're not too bad. So I'm just coloring it in a solid color, and I think that this bronze gives him a warmer look than if I were to use. Okay. Now, I cut off the grass that's on there, but we'll just put a little grass right down at the bottom. And then I'm going to do kind of the dark smoky slate just to fill in his hooves. Okay. Not bad.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah. See? I can make lemons out of lemonades. There's no mistakes in stamping. There's just opportunity.
That's right.
So I'm going to mat this right down. And good thing I used green glue, because I totally had that not lined up. So isn't that pretty? Yay. Okay, we'll let him dry a minute. And then we're going to go on. I am going to put a piece of scrap paper down. So here's my base, and I have the So Saffron. And this is my technique. I'm going to take my pad, and you do not want to tear or rip your pad. This is a foam pad, not the old kind. So you want to be kind of ginger about it. Start off a little lighter. You can always add, but I am going to start off of the paper, and I'm going to drag it on over. And I'm going to add some lines off to the side.
Kind of like barnwood.
Kind of, yeah. And then that side's getting a little... So it gives this effect. There we go. It gives just kind of an effect. And you can do as much or as little. Now, I wanted a color that was a little bit more jacked up, so I did kind of a lot. I kind of did a little too much there, but I was trying to make kind of like almost like a wood grain, but not really. What's really cool is it dries very fast. So while that's drying aside, and you guys, while I'm doing this, I want to just make sure that you remember that that's my host code for this week, and I think that goes till April 16th. 15th, 16th,
yeah,
something like that.
Question.
Yes.
On the drag technique, light touch, right?
Yes. Yeah, I did mine kind of heavy, but start off lighter. So I'm just going to put a 1/8 inch border of soft suede on that burlap. So that kind of stands out from the background. Again, everybody does things a little bit different. I don't like to pop up a whole lot because I like to have things very mailable. Also, you run the risk of things getting tore up in the machine. So I'm going to just go ahead and center this on here. Like so. Okay. Now, have you guys seen, used, or tried this? This is our copper trim. This stuff is kind of really neat. So it's just a coppery look. It's got kind of a little weaved pattern, but you can take it and you can like move it apart like so and go right back with it. So let me just put a little bow in this, run it through. That's a little slippery, so you got to kind of fiddle with it to get a good bow off of it. But once you got it, okay. I'm going to leave this a little bit longer. Now let me show you. Again, it's called copper trim. Fiddle with it here a little bit. And then I'm going to take this bow and I'm going to pull these little individual pieces apart. So it makes the bow kind of all crazy rustic. And I'm pulling all the way down. I'm pulling it apart. You see how it gives it that, I don't know what you'd call that look, but it gives it that look.
How'd you do that again?
You just pull it apart like so.
Oh,
see?
okay.
Like that. And so now it just makes it kind of like a ribboned effect on the bow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that neat?
It is.
Okay, this is good and dry, so I'm going to go ahead and bring, and I'm going to do offset. I tend to be lower right mostly. That's just my personal style, but you can go in the middle if you want. You can go down below. I want to try to keep the edges lined up so that they are about the same border width apart. And I'm going to set that down on that background. Pretty, 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 right?
Joy's like, ooh, that look.
I miss you, Joy. I miss you so much. I have to call you again sometime because I got something else to tell you. So, let me whip off this little bow. You can put it wherever you want. I'm going to do, I like that this thing is being kind of crazy too. I like that that's going crazy. We're still not done. I'm going to take the early espresso, and from the Itty Bitty Greetings, I always need birthdays. I love birthday cards. I used to hate making birthday cards. That's so weird. And now I love it. So I'm going to take this and I am going to stamp down happy birthday. And you see that's crooked? It's okay. You want to know why? Because this is why Pamela likes punches. I'm going to go to my classic label because I want this to give like an even with the happy birthday in there. And then I'm going to, let's see, might make it a little shorter. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make an arrow out of this. Yeah. So you see how the ends go out this way? I'm going back in with my tailored tag punch, and I'm going to make a tag off this end, lining up the two corners of that, taking it off, and now I've got this little flagged in and an arrow going this direction. Do you see that? Put it there, maybe you'll see it better. And then I'm going to get, this is where I pop up, I'm going to get some little mini, I'm going to use about 3 on this because, again, no sag. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this right here. And so all of that background that you did just created an effect, you know. What do you think of that?
Looks good.
You like it?
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that? This can be done on more than
Kind of masculine.
it is kind of, isn't it? Well, I did put a bow there. Does the bow bug you?
Looks like kind of like some old wire.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It kind of takes
Barbed
on that
wire look there.
that effect. Okay, so let me bring in, this was from the Ornate, this is the card that we made from the Ornate Garden. This is the complete set. This was Let It Ride and Itty Bitty Birthdays. And then this one's just for my mail carrier, but I wanted to show that you could use anything with this Ornate Garden. This is not an ornate stamp set, and yet I made it as a frame, and I think it's really cute. So I hope you guys do. Are there any comments on this? Do you guys like it?
They love the cards.
Let me see. Do you guys like it? Awesome.
Great work.
Which one do you like the best? That's the question.
I like all three.
You do?
I do.
I think you just say that. Which one do you like the best? Pick.
The horse.
The horse. Okay. It did come out really good. And each one of these comes out a little bit different, but it's just such a fun technique. And it's a very cheap technique to get a different look. And if you notice, this is DSP that really looks about the same as what I showed you. So, okay, so that's it for tonight. Should we go on with the drawings?
Sure can.
You guys, if you want to get into my drawings, please share my video.
You know what to do.
Okay, so I've got the tickets. Bill, you gonna do the honors?
Yeah.
We're gonna do 2 drawings this time. Let's do both of them, and then I'll announce it afterwards.
Okay.
So just pull 2 names. Okay.
Got 2 names.
Who do you got there?
Kelly
Erickson and
Cindy
Custer Ernst. Okay, so Kelly Erickson and Cindy, guess what? I have a fun little surprise. I made you guys a sample of the Very Vellum. So this gives 2 4x6 pieces of each color of the Very Vellum. And you can't get this anymore, so this is kind of cool. So Kelly, I know I have your address. Cindy, I do not have yours. I will need you to send me your address, and I will get that out to you. So you guys, thank you so much for letting me come into your life, especially with everyone being so closed up. It is so fun to interact with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I will be back here next week at the same time. Have a great evening.
Bye.
Bye.